All right, y'all. Shalom, shalom, beautiful people. We are back with 40 days, a word in the word. All right, y'all. We are in day 16. And the word of the day is innerstanding. Some may know it as understanding. But when we get into a bit of the definition, you will see why it would be, just more appropriate to say that it is a word that reflects inner standing, right? All right, y'all. So let's get into it because y'all already know. Y'all already know. We're going to chop it up. All right, so let's get it, y'all, right? So the two scripts that we will be touching on today, Most High bless in a very short time. Exodus chapter 35 and 31 and Proverbs chapter 9 verse 6. We're going to start with Proverbs chapter 9 verse 6, and then we'll jump to Most High will Exodus chapter 35 and 31. Okay. Proverbs 9 and 6 says, forsake the foolish. Y'all better get this message. Forsake the foolish and live, and go in the way of innerstanding. Right? Again, some of you guys might know the word as understanding. But we're going to get into the definition, and we'll see why it is, again, just better to say understanding, or more in its proper context, right? So understanding, the Hebrew word for this context would be binah, or some people might say binah, right? Which is understanding, discernment. And this can be in an act, a faculty, an personified, y'all. All right. So again, just getting deeper in it, it means like perfect knowledge. It's like perfect knowledge. It's a really beautiful word. When you get to the root of this word, the root of it is bind, which would be a bait, a yod, and the nun in the Hebrew characters, right? So it means to discern, to consider, to perceive, to observe, y'all. Peep that. Here's what I really love, and this is where we get into it being an inward thing, right? Because it's saying to have insight, to have intelligence, to have intellect, right? To cause to understand something. You can teach this thing. You can have diligence with it. You can instruct someone with it. Okay, y'all bear with me, y'all. It's late where I am, and and we get some recordings in real late, y'all. So y'all already know how I do. I don't do no extra editing or no re-recording, so y'all already know this live, this real life, y'all. This real lifetime, lifetime, y'all. Let's go, let's get it. All right. So again, the root of, or the primitive root of binah would be bind, right? So mentally, to understand, to consider, to be diligent, to be discreet. Oh, I love this. To be eloquent. Look at this, y'all. To instruct, to have intelligence, right? And we're talking about, when it comes to the scriptures, you know it got to be righteous, intelligent, right? Let's jump back to this. Proverbs 9 and 6. Forsake the foolish and live. Forsake the foolish and live. That word for forsake, real quick, y'all, is azab. And it basically, azab, it means to like depart or to abandon something. Forsake the foolish and live, and go in the way. Go in the way. And that Hebrew word is darak. The rock, that's the way, that's the path, that's your habit, that's your manners, that's your course of life, that's your moral character. Forsake the foolish and live, and go in the way of understanding. Go in the way of intelligence. Go in the way of discernment. Go in the way of the knowledge that is made perfect. And we can only do that through obedience to the Most High. We can only do that by embracing the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High has given for us to live according to His will and His way. Forsake the foolish, fam. We do not have to be out here looking and talking and acting like the world. Being set apart is a responsibility. Being set apart takes action, and being set apart takes understanding. Look at this scripture, y'all. It's an amazing scripture. And y'all already know, not really going to, dig too much into it. These quick pop-up audios is to encourage you to go and continue to look into these verses, continue to look into these words and do your own studying, do your own digging in and get into the word, y'all. Y'all already know, as it is always said, y'all, it's a whole lot to unpack, right? So we just going to share a little bit. Right. So let's go ahead real quick and jump to this next scripture. And that is going to be Exodus, praise Yah, Exodus chapter 35, verse 31, right? Exodus chapter 35, verse 31. And he has filled him with the spirit of Yah in wisdom, in understanding, and in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship. Y'all, that's a lot to unpack. All right. But this is a different Hebrew word here. This Hebrew word is tabun. And in the Hebrew, it is said 3 times. For those who study Hebrew, for those who may just know the basics, when something is written, that's what I should make sure to say instead of saying when it's said in the Hebrew. When it is written in the Hebrew 2 times or more, there's an emphasis on that thing that, pay attention to it, take heed to it. So in this particular verse, tabun, it's written 3 times in the Hebrew, right? Meaning intelligence, the act of understanding a skill, the faculty of understanding intelligence, insight, the object of knowledge. The object of knowledge, y'all. That is awesome, right? Because when you look at the fact that we are an active people, or at least we should be actively walking in our obedience. We should be actively representing the Most High, right? I love this, y'all. Insight, intelligence, according to who? According to the Most High and according to the wisdom and the knowledge of the Most High. Let's look at this again, y'all. Then we're going to go ahead and close this one out, right? Exodus 35 and 31. He has filled him with the spirit of Yah in wisdom, in understanding, and in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship. So there should be no reason that no area of our life is not representing the Most High. There should be no reason that we aren't boldly walking in the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High. We are filled with the Spirit of the Most High to His glory. So let us be bold, fam, and walk in the understanding of the Most High. Walk in the intelligence of the Scriptures. Walk in the discernment, the diligence. It's another word I'm thinking. The insight of the Most Highest power. Take these scriptures, y'all, and do as we always encourage. Go ahead and break them down, get into them, just every word for word, and really get an understanding of the Most High. Shalom.